Chukwu, you heard what the central bank governor did say earlier. Do you think that the CBN is right, is on top of the money there? And also at this meeting, he did mention, and that struck me, he did mention why the central banks went so went so tight on crypto at the beginning, and that the CBN was, you know, a lot of people hounded on them and all of that. But do you think that the CBN is also justified doing that vis-a-vis what we've seen somehow right now around the crypto market? And what do you have to say about what he mentioned earlier?
Okay, starting from the crypto market, you know the basic thing that the financial regulator has a duty to maintain financial system stability. If any new financial instruments crops into the market that is largely not understood, not well understood, that begins to build up size that could have a systemic impact. And because when we talk of financial instrument, there's going to be some movement from one financial asset to that financial instrument. Like if you talk of cryptocurrency, when people are holding cryptocurrency, they are buying it with dollar. So they are converting in other countries their local currency to dollar and buying, holding cryptos. So if you have a sudden collapse of that asset class, it has a way of impacting on, at the minimum, investor confidence or the banking public confidence in the banking system. And you also see situations where if there's a huge loss of financial assets, it will affect households. And they could have overall impact on financial system stability. So it's understood. For me, it was understandable when the central banks, not just Nigerian central bank, most global central banks had their apprehensions about cryptocurrency because they saw movement in conventional asset classes into an unconventional asset class, which was largely unregulated and which were being created by individuals. Private money was being created. So it was something that, because the creators of those things were not under any form of regulation. And so that was why those concerns were there. So the concerns were well founded. Of course, we've seen the collapses we've seen in the cryptocurrency market. And we've seen the impact of that, which has also led to most other global financial regulators saying, look, we must regulate this instrument because it could have systemic impact on the entire banking system.